Okay, but really, it goes much further than this. Let's establish a little bit of background information on my journey as a content creator. Years ago, I created both my YouTube and Twitch accounts for the purpose of enhancing the viewer experience. It wasn't often that I'd leave comments on the videos or streams that I watched, but I needed a way to keep track of content creators that caught my attention. Those subscribe and follow buttons quickly became my best friend. The second I subscribed to someone, I'd be able to keep track of their content more easily. As the years went by, I eventually wanted to create something on the online atmosphere. I started streaming on Twitch. No real aim, no real direction. Just a variety of games coupled with some regular sessions of Smash Bros. I streamed what I felt like was fun at the time, but only Smash Bros caught on with the viewers, since I was fairly decent at the game, and I would regularly play with viewers. Eventually, Smash Bros was one of the only things I streamed, and to my surprise it got even more traction. But it was the only thing people wanted to watch, and eventually I would grow sick of Smash Bros. I pigeonholed myself into a situation where it got me viewers, but I would regret pressing that live button because the game I was playing did not spark joy in me at the time. Mind you, at this point in time, I had also been a faceless, camless streamer. Maybe I'm just strange, but seeing someone's face on stream doesn't really make the stream all the more fun for me. I understand why it helps others though. You can see when someone's day is made after a major accomplishment in the game they're playing, or when they hit a milestone on stream. And sometimes it's for the laughs. Streamers can get into absolutely radical and silly situations, and their face can define the moment in a way words simply cannot. But for me, I kept it simple. You would get my voice, and you would get what I was doing. Naturally, I caved after a while and streamed with Facecam, but it was so brief that had I not told you that I did it, nobody would have known. And that was that. I went back to being faceless, and I wasn't satisfied with streaming. Now, for this next part, I don't know what came first on my journey, discovering Kizuna Ai, or finding out about face rig. It doesn't matter too much because both instances played part in understanding what I really wanted to do. Kizuna Ai was one of the most fascinating content creators I had ever stumbled upon. The whole VTubing concept was embedded in my mind, but I had no idea how to jump on the trend until a magical opportunity presented itself. Stumbling upon face rig was a total game changer. As a joke, a few friends and I would stream with random characters. One friend was Kirby, I was a red panda, and the list goes on. There were community-made assets, and we used these as we saw fit, but it was short-lived on my end. I did not stick with using FaceRig because at the time my home setup was pretty pathetic. I had no desk, I was using a laptop webcam, and I didn't have the right hardware to work with. But I have finally got to this point where I'm at now. I'm finally a VTuber. Yeah, I know that I have no model at the moment, but a PNG will suffice for now. PNGs are totally valid in the VTubing world too, so if that's all you've got for now, just work with it. There's a major question that needs to be addressed now that it's all said and done. Does becoming a VTuber really shake up the entire content creation atmosphere for me? And is it advantageous to become a VTuber? Yesn't? Kinda? Maybe? Sorta? I'm keeping it really simple by being just a PNG for now, but ever since making the jump to VTubing, I've gotten more traction as a content creator. Doors have opened for me that weren't present before, and I'm just so excited to take the next step forward on my journey as a content creator. I've met far more people than I did previously as a faceless individual. like-minded VTubers and VTuber fans and enthusiasts that want to see the community grow have come to me from different places. Knowing that someone is out there waiting to see you even before you can ever say you've made it as an online influencer is pretty cool. But I want to make one thing clear before I sign off. Becoming a VTuber isn't a one-way ticket to success. There's a lot of work that needs to be done still. Luck, talent, successful business strategies, promotion, understanding your audience, etc. You name it, you should work on it. I still have plenty to learn and will be busting ass to get to where I want to be. And this all leads me to where I'm at now. I'm a vampire VTuber. I stream video games, I make YouTube videos, and sometimes I just make memes. I have an idea of where I want to go with my content and channel, and I really hope to get there at some point. And I hope that you, the viewer, will help me along the way. If you've gotten this far into the video, I want to thank you wholeheartedly for listening to my ramblings. In the event you want to hear me prattle on more and more about this and that, feel free to subscribe to the channel and follow my social media if you have not done so already. Links are in the description for your convenience. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Bye bye for now.